I'm currently packing for a 2-week-long overlanding trip. I thought this would be a great opportunity to share with you what I bring with me, what are my essentials, and how I managed to get all of this gear neatly organized and packed inside the Toyota 4Runner. In about a week, me and a friend are going to be heading to Ouray, Colorado for the first ever Rocky Mountain Toyota Roundup. From there, we're going to be heading out on the Colorado BDR or Backcountry Discovery route for an additional week. And we are going to be camping the entire time. So we're going to be packing up quite a bit of gear so that we can be pretty comfortable for the entirety of our trip. So there are two main areas that I pack most of the gear for a camping trip. This 3-drawer system that I built this spring holds a significant amount of gear, from kitchen to general camping to all the recovery gear. Obviously the refrigerator holds a significant amount of the food. Up top, I've kind of put together the strap system so I can put all my camera gear and electronic equipment up here and strap it down so it doesn't slide around. In the front of this box is the same. I have a battery that goes on the left-hand side, dry food storage area in the middle, and then water jugs strap on the right-hand side. Another way that I've gained some more room is when you get inside the vehicle, it's going to be me and one other person, as well as my dog Rosie. So I want to leave most of the back open for Rosie to have enough room to be comfortable and put her bed in here. So I've removed the seats that actually fold forward, and this gives me room to pack in some of the stuff that just takes up a lot of room, like sleeping bags and sleeping pads, the tent. And you'll see how that kind of creates a nice platform surface back here, which is going to make Rosie nice and comfortable. So I'm just going to kind of share with you what I bring with me on the trip, starting kind of with more of the big objects like a sleeping bag. I have a duffel bag for clothes. I have a portable table, which is nice in case it's raining out. I can put that under the awning. Thermarest pad, camp chair. I don't have a rooftop tent. I actually like to ground tent, so have a nice 4-man tent here that's big enough for me and between 1 and 2 other people. I have all my camera gear. This is a battery box, drone. I have DSLR camera in there, tripods, all the microphones I need. This handy thing inside of this bag is actually a collapsible toilet, so that's kind of a nice to have when you're out in the middle of nowhere. This is that box that I use for any kind of dry food or anything loose, and that just straps right up on top of the box, and it actually keeps everything nice and organized. I went with these 2.5 gallon Scepter tanks because they fit really nicely right above the drawer system, and I can strap them down. It gives me 5 gallons of water inside the vehicle. This is my EcoFlow portable battery. This powers the fridge. I can plug it into the vehicle so it charges itself while I'm driving. And then any other electronics like my battery box that has all my camera equipment batteries in it, I just plug that right into here and it starts charging all my batteries. Also the EcoFlow solar panels. Those fit really nice and neatly behind that 3-drawer box. Got some extra poles for my awning. This is actually my 2.5 gallon water tank. This is pressurized by my air compressor, and this is a great thing to have. Gives you running water, so you're washing dishes if you kind of need to wash something off or even take a shower. You just hook up this hose and hook up the air compressor, and away you go. I have a trigger controller system for my air compressor, so I can just remove the switch panel from inside of the vehicle, bring it out and put it on the side of the vehicle. It's magnetic, snaps on. I can turn the air compressor on remotely and take a shower. It's pretty great. Another thing I have here is a high lift jack, just a little bit wider platform in case that's necessary. I have a bag of ratchet straps. And here's that seat I was talking about that I removed to make more room. So as we move on top of the table, this is primarily everything that fits in the 3-drawer system. Top drawer fits a lot of the cooking equipment, from a cast iron Dutch oven, just some additional Tupperware, skillet, additional pots and pans. This also carries utensils, cups, plates. So this contains a lot. This is my Jetboil Genesis, so that folds down nice and small. Percolator, this collapsible dishwashing station, as well as a cutting board. And then I have these painting trays that I use to just organize kind of all the gear so it's not kind of loose inside the drawer. Keeps everything in its place. Just nice cheap solution for organization. This pouch actually contains 2 lanterns and 3 headlamps, so I have plenty of light. I put extra batteries in there as well just to keep everything together. I have a air down kit, tire repair kit, extra straps for my awning to tie it down in case there's bad weather. Pretty robust first aid kit. Along with that, I have bear spray. I always carry a 1-pound propane canister along. I have a 10-pounder hanging off the back of the car, but just in case I run out unexpectedly, I have something as a backup. Air hose, jumper cables, pair of gloves for any kind of recovery situation. You know, a mix of fluids from oil, transmission fluid, brake fluid, WD-40, and then I move on to a pretty robust toolkit. So I have everything that I commonly use when I'm working on the truck in here, all my common size sockets and things like that, wrenches, rubber mallet, anything that might be necessary for general repair out on the trail. I do bring a grease gun along just in case. Rope, snatch block. This is a tree saver that also doubles as a bridle. I have a snatch strap along as well. My winch controllers. I do bring along an extra hitch pin. I have a rear tire carrier, and this could work as a kind of rear recovery method if need be, using the hitch. I also, in case my winch rope breaks, it's synthetic, I can actually do a field repair, feeding it back through itself and tying it off with that little tool. I have an axe for chopping some firewood, and then I have this nice collapsible Sven saw that I've used for years. I love that. I've taken that on every camping trip I've ever been on. So there you have it. That's everything as far as just basic gear that goes in the 4Runner. So let's see how everything fits. That's it for the drawer system. Now we're going to be moving on to the top of the box. So something that I did that I really like about the top of the box, I found these cooler tie downs, cheap on Amazon, and just attach them all over the top here and then create a strap system. So every strap here is custom length to fit my camera gear, battery, kind of a dry food box, as well as then a couple canisters of water go over here. So the next spot I used to store gear is this area that used to be filled with foldable rear seats. This actually frees up quite a bit of room for kind of the bulky gear. That is all the gear that we need to fit inside the vehicle. As you can see, I still have plenty of room back here for my dog Rosie. And everything is nicely organized and easily accessible. All right, we have the interior of the car completely packed up. Now we're just gonna throw some stuff on the outside. Portable toilet. Trash bags are also inside of here. 3-gallon gas canister, 10-pound propane tank, solar shower up top, awning, traction mats go up there, as well as a shovel. That's it, we're ready to go. We're ready to head to Colorado. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it, as well as subscribe to the channel. If you want to be notified when I post more content, go ahead and ring that bell. See you next time.